Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to the MMA Short Show. As always, your boy, Steven Moustaris. And guys, I guess it's a little different today. It is my birthday today, December 5th. I just turned 30. And, I guess it sounds old, but luckily, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I feel like I'm the youngest I've ever been. Everything around me, luckily, knock on wood, it's just been amazing. Truly, I'm too blessed in life out here. Seriously, with everything, man. All my friends, all of my family. Luckily, I get to see them tonight and celebrate with them. So, but if it is my birthday, I'm going to talk about my favorite sport just a little bit. And, I know I said it last video, but, I had to say it again. Even for the newcomers, especially the last few videos, I guess have been, the comments I've been getting and the likes and everything, man, it means the world to me. Like, seriously, I know I say it all the time. I promise I didn't even start doing this for even views. I didn't expect views. I just wanted to talk about my favorite sport because although I have a bunch of friends, I don't have friends that know the sport like I do or watch it like I do. So to even connect with any of you guys, one person, two people, up to, it feels like 15, 20 people now that I get consistently commenting. And it's amazing, man. And I hope, I feel like you guys are my friends for real, and not to be cheesy. If you guys don't have friends, or if you guys are in the same position as I am, or if you guys just like the sport that much and you just watch, man, seriously, I hope you guys keep coming. And, I'm just going to keep talking about the shit that I love, man. I'm never going to sell out, I promise. I'm never going to try to get all them views and get all that. I don't give a fuck. The fact that even 4 people like this shit, or 2 people, or whatever, 500, whatever, I love it, man, seriously. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. And I can't believe I'm doing this on my birthday, shockingly. So it shows I must be sentimental or something. But I got to admit, guys, this might be the most hyped I've ever been for a Colby Covington fight in my life. And you're talking to somebody right now, when Kamaru Usman broke that man's jaw, or we thought broke his jaw in that round 4 or round 3, whatever, in their first fight, I was up, jumping up and down, screaming like a little kid. I was that excited. I think we all hated Colby Covington at the time. When Jorge Masvidal dropped him, even though it was one of the most, probably the most upset I've ever been in watching a fight, when I just was watching Jorge Masvidal just letting Colby Covington do exactly what he said he was going to do to him and just punk him and shit. Like, I was so frustrated with Jorge. I truly, at the end of the day, I can sit here and say I do not like Colby Covington. I will admit it. I'm not going to say I hate him because I don't know the guy. And I think it's easy to hate the guy. If you guys know him, if you guys watch him fight, like, it's pretty much proven. Joe Rogan says it. Everybody says it. All the fighters say it. He has said it. It's a gimmick. Everything he did was a gimmick for views and to get popular and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, man, no matter what you guys think about this guy, if you hate him, if you love him, he does put on great performances. He does put on great, even though he talks that shit that just annoys the shit out of you guys and you want to see him get his jaw broken. He's doing his job. He's making us hate him. He's making us love him. At the end of the day, like, we want to see the guy fight. And I got to admit, man, I'm there. I'm excited as fuck for this Leon and Colby fight at the end of the day in UFC 296. 2 weeks? I am absolutely excited. Next weekend, actually. Absolutely ecstatic for it. I couldn't even be more excited. Like, for real, Colby Covington, I don't know how he's grown on me over the years, but I don't care who you are, man. If you're going to go out there and talk the talk that you do and to get all the views on you, it's so easy to go out there and fail. I don't care what anybody. It's so easy to make a big name and make a big splash like Dylan Dennis or whoever else you want to talk about out here. It's so easy to come here and talk shit and look bad. But to go out there and talk shit and to actually back it up and actually do what you said you were going to do, it's one of the most impressive things that Colby Covington has ever done, and it has gotten my respect over the years, 100%. And to see the fandom grow for him, absolutely insane too. And at the end of the day, here I am, finally respecting Colby Covington. And I think it has to do with what we just saw with Beneil Dariush, what we're seeing with Tony Ferguson. We might have to sit through his 8th death in a row. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's getting old. Freaking Josh Emmett's getting old. We're starting to see some of these guys out here, man, that we just take for granted. Like, we just saw Usman, man. We saw Usman run the game forever. Everybody just took it for granted. And then here he is now with that fight against Hamzat, and he loses, and the whole MMA world just cries about it. And they're like, oh my God, Usman got robbed. We love Usman. And, he's finally getting his flowers this late. And, as much as the sport grows, as much as it's getting better and better, and, especially if you guys started watching it 10 years ago, 16 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, like, this sport is getting huge now, and it's amazing, and it's so cool to see, and it's so easy to get caught up with the new people, the Ian Gary's coming up, the Shavkats, all these people coming up. But we forget about these guys that we love, man, our favorite fighters, the people you hate. It's easy to sit here and remember your favorite fighters, like, you feel like John Jones. I was just watching him when he was 20 last year, and now the dude's about to be here. He might be turning 40 here in the next couple years, and it's like, holy shit, where did time go? And it's easy to remember about your favorite fighters, like Max Holloway's my guy. It's easy to remember he's getting old, but we also got to remember too the villains that we hate, the ones that we want to see to get their ass kicked. We got to remember too at the end of the day, those guys they're not going to stick around forever either. And like, who's going to take their place, like somebody always will take their place, but there's just certain people that come around that just, it's they deserve their respect and whatnot, and they're going to go down, maybe have a Hall of Fame career. And it's just wild to see that after all this hate, after all the talking, all the shit that we've heard, after all the people love seeing him get his ass beat and everything by Usman, Colby Covington might become a freaking champion here next weekend. He has a very favorable matchup against Leon Edwards. Like, I know Leon looked good against Usman, but I'm telling you right now, Leon, just because Usman and Colby had a good fight, and Usman beat Colby and then Leon beat Usman, like, MMA math doesn't add up, guys. We know this. So, it's just absolutely insane to think about it. And, it's cool just to kind of look back and just give him his respect a little bit. He deserves some respect for sure for what he does. Like, I know doesn't mean I like him, doesn't mean I would ever freaking, eat dinner with him or have an interview with him. But, you do have to respect the guy for what he has done. To go out there and put that target on your back, but years later to still be at the number one contender, and still do his thing, if it's deserved or not, he still has a very good chance of beating Leon Edwards here. So, I'm going to get off here. I don't want to be on here too damn long just because, it's your boy's birthday. I'm about to try to get fucked up. So, as always, your boy, Steven Moustaris. Let's go, baby. Let's go.